Newton and Jasmin Brown, aka Toya Turnip, aka Watch Jazzy. I met Jasmin Brown in 2019 at the radio station. I have a picture with her, very lovely woman. I have nothing bad to say about her, and really I don't have nothing bad to say about anybody. I'm talking about this now simply because I was watching the interview with Cam Newton and K. Michelle. I have it paused currently right now. People tend to go in on Jasmin because I guess throughout her career she's talked about not being a baby mother and all of this stuff, and now people are like, well, how does it feel now, bitch? That's the sentiment. I don't feel that way. Sometimes we do say things that we put our foot so far down our throat, and then we live something that seems to be in contradiction of what we talked about. I recently kind of went through that, so I have empathy for it. I have been through so much in my life. It really makes me not really speak on people and be so critical about people because I understand. And what I don't understand is a lot of you is, why do you have so much to say when truthfully you have went through some chaos and some shit that other people will look at and be calling you stupid, but you understand it and understand it because you went through it. So you have compassion and grace for your situation, as you should others, because you're not going to understand their situation because you're not living it. Is that not a fair assessment? I don't really have any issues with Cam Newton. Of course, I see why people say what they say. He's got 3 different baby mothers, a lot of children, and he kind of was like very vague in some of his interviews about his current woman. He's always said that's his dog, and I felt like he really cared about her, but certain stuff was left open to people to just fill in the blank. Here's my thing about the whole thing. I wish them the best. He says his intentions have always been to have that family. That's what he's come from. And my hope is that he can have that with Jasmin. At the end of the day, we all have our lives that we have to live, our lessons or whatever. Life is a journey, and all of our journeys look different. And I find it very fucked up that we have so much to say about other people. Now, I get that she got that smoke because of the stuff that she said. But how many times has you said some bullshit and then looked up and then you straight was in hypocrisy from it? All I'm saying is we really need to use more empathy and compassion and have grace and stop talking about people, because I'm telling you, as soon as you do, your test gonna come up and you gonna see how stupid you look. Damn, that camera was all up in my grill. Why you all in my grill? Why grill? That shit was that was a lot. And these braces faces. But anywho, I get it. We do want loving homes. Sometimes we need to just empathize with people and stop always judging them, because we don't know what the fuck is going on. I think the most important thing is that we all start to take accountability for our own actions individually and stop looking at other motherfuckers to be an example for our lives. Other people are not the roadmap. Yes, we can take notes from other people and take wise counsel. I'm not saying that, because of course we weren't here to just go it alone. There are other people that can add insight, and they pave the way so that we don't have to bump our motherfucking heads as hard. But some people, baby, they love throwing that big ass head through a brick wall. Okay? I'm just saying, some people like that shit, and you gotta let them do it. You gotta let them do it, right? So let's show love. Let's show compassion. And I was really talking about that too with that movie Straw. I did a review on YouTube if you're interested in looking into it. I go kind of deep, so you gotta be one to be willing to listen. Some of y'all just want stuff so fast. I'm not from the TikTok era, okay? So shut the fuck up and listen, or don't, bitch. Okay? I love y'all.